Now, for more on China's smart appliances market, I'm joined by Sumang Liu, live from Silicon Valley. He's a co-founder and CEO of startup company Mosaic. Welcome to the show.
Hello, this is Sumang.
Now, what sort of new opportunities for traditional home appliance makers could this open up as the market reaches saturation?
Excuse me, can you say it again? Sorry, I didn't get a question.
Sure. What sort of new opportunities for traditional home appliance makers could this smart market open up?
Oh, okay. So there is a huge opportunity of data for these old traditional appliance makers, because in the past you just sell the device and your transaction is down, but now you collect data and you can deliver ongoing services to your customers. That's recurring revenue that the old appliance makers can target, and there's a huge opportunity.
Now, with that smarter tech, that also means they're having more access to our information, which also opens up issues when it comes to things like privacy and being hacked. What's being done to combat that?
Privacy is for sure an issue, but we know that we all live in the data-intensive world now. So there are a lot of startups and big companies developing the IoT security technologies to better protect us. And in my personal view, blockchain is also a very promising technology to further push the security of IoT ahead.
So when it comes to some of the leading products, whether it's commercial or residential, what are consumers really drawn towards?
Excuse me, can you say it again?
Sure. When it comes to the best-selling products, what are consumers and also commercial companies really interested in?
Okay. So in the past 6 months, there are over 20 different smart speakers products launched in Chinese market. And this is a very interesting category. Among them, I think Xiaomi's new product, for example, is very attractive because at 299 Chinese yuan per unit, it's very, very compelling to a lot of young consumers. And besides that, there are also like smart microwave oven, smart refrigerator, more products around the concept of smart kitchen. These are also very attractive to Chinese users as well.
And which companies are the real market leaders in China?
Xiaomi is for sure one of the market leaders because it has already launched a lot of smart gadgets to the market, and young people for sure love it. But there are also some traditional players like Haier, TCL, Media, Meidi, and Changhong. They're also trying to catch up.
Now, what about foreign companies? How are they performing against some of these domestic brands and the Chinese smart appliance market?
This is very interesting. Most of the foreign smart home devices, quite a number of them are not actually have any presence in China right now. For example, Nest thermostats, JobCam, they're not available in China. So that creates a great opportunity for the Chinese local companies to compete and come up. One of the most well-known brands in Chinese smart home market is probably Honeywell. And they actually work heavily with local agents and residential builders. So far, the strategy is very successful. But I think the international companies, the foreign companies, will try harder to actually push into the Chinese market and compete with the local players.
Now, as the market matures, how receptive are consumers to this growing technology?
Sorry, can you say that again?
For consumers, how receptive are they when they have these new gadgets, all this smart technology? Are they open to this?
Oh yeah, I think the market is rising for sure right now, and the younger generation is for sure the major consumer of these new technologies. From the colorful light bulbs to wristband to new coffee makers and TV, we have seen the trend of Chinese young generation adopting this new technology very well. I think it will eventually expand into the whole society.
And what do you see as the biggest challenges in smart appliances?
There are actually many challenges right now, but I think one of the biggest challenges is these devices do not talk with each other at a certain level because everyone is trying to build an enclosed ecosystem. There's still a little bit of time for the companies to figure out how to cooperate with each other, and since many of them cannot talk with each other, data is not effectively shared and learned from the service perspective.
All right. Well, thank you for your insights, Sumang Liu, co-founder and CEO of Mosaic.